MECHAVERSE presents 1 to 144 high-grade Universal Century Zaku Sniper type Yonem Kirks custom. Hi guys, welcome back to my review of the 1 to 144 high-grade Universal Century Zaku Sniper type Yonem Kirks custom. And in this part I'll go over the parts in detail and the articulation and the basically what you will get right out of the box without any panel lining or effort by me. Let's start with the legs, molded in this desert yellow color, which is really nice, and in this dark gray, almost black of the knee, the inner frame, and the feet. And as far as articulation goes, no rotating hip double O style, but you can achieve more than 90 degrees of a bend, which is really unique for a Zaku. And the feet can move forward and backward pretty far, and up and down. And there is a little bit of flip-flop at the foot. And if you want to pretend the Zaku to be taller, you can extend the joint like that, which is a nice touch. The waist is a bit plain, but normal for a Zaku, and actually is more articulated than you'd think. Front skirts come separately, you don't have to separate them yourself, and they move up this high, and side skirts move up about this far, although they are gonna be limited by the chest section, and back skirts don't move at all. And you see there is the hole for the action base, and they give you this little green piece to cover it up. You can flip down this panel like the original Zaku 1 frame could, but in this case there's nothing to store in there, and in any case it's gonna be kind of limited by the massive backpack. And let's go with the waist section, which looks really nice. It's molded in two different colors, the kind of a light military gray, green, and the dark gray, almost black, and that's all. As far as articulation goes, the neck can move forward and backward, and the shoulder can move forward pretty far. It's really impressive how they did that. And there is also a little bit of side to side motion there, and forward and backward. Arms can look plain at the first look, but it's actually quite clever the way they are put together. I really like them. And as far as articulation goes, the polycap there can move up like that, so no problems having the arm going out this far. And they can rotate below the shoulder and bend at the elbow at two joints, really good. And that is all for moving parts. The other arm has a shoulder armor, and it's on a hinge, so it moves out like that in order not to limit the arm's articulation. And you can choose to put this armor, which is nice and flash, or the Yonem Kirks custom Zaku armor, which has some kind of spikes on it, I guess for melee combat. Quite a lot of hand in this kit. They give you an open dynamic hand for the left hand, the trigger finger hand for the right hand, which I have now attached to the Zaku 105mm machine gun, and two holding hands and an extra open hand, which I believe is for helping this sniper rifle, like that. And but as you can see, in this kit they give you only 4 hand covers instead of 5, so one hand has to be without it. But one of the main difference between this Zaku and the older Zaku 1 has to be his massive backpack. Look at that, it's huge. And and it has this nice military green and the gray for the external detail. They give you this wire which has some detail around, and sorry, thrusters do move ever so slightly up and down, and these two fuel things look like they could move, but they actually don't. And if you want, you can switch the upper green piece with this one, which basically is the normal Zaku Sniper backpack piece. So basically you don't have these two fuel things attached on the back. And then let's go to the head. It looks quite plain, as you can see. Mostly because of the design, but also because it's missing the little antenna which I attached to the Kirks custom head. Yes, because in this kit, as you may have seen in the unbox, they give you the option to make this normal Zaku Sniper head or the Yonem Kirks custom Zaku head, which really looks nice with this commander antenna which is on the side, so it's a little more asymmetry, which I really love, and the little antenna certainly helps a bit, although it might be just me, but it looks just a bit out of place there, like if it was just a throw-in after designing the head. Then another plus for the custom Kirks Zaku has to be that they give you there is a little protrusion on the head, yeah, which kind of hide the seam line of the Zaku 1 head, normal head. So it's definitely a plus, and man, this head looks cool. As you may have noticed, though, I haven't applied the stickers because I'm planning to paint this. And finally, let's go with the accessories. You've seen before this. This is the Zaku machine gun. I believe it's the 105mm machine gun, the one made for the Zaku 1. The Zaku 2 has the 120mm, I believe, not so sure. And it has a removable clip and movable scope and a movable handle. So really nice detail. But finally, let's go with the one that has to be the main accessory for the Zaku Sniper, the sniper rifle, which, you know, at the first look, my first impression is kinda disappointing. For being the main accessory, it's really plain and certainly doesn't shine as, you know, as it is. I prefer the machine gun, which is black and looks more like a weapon. This looks like a toy, but I think after just a bit of panel lining and a little paint, like for example there on the circles you see on the side and on the scope, which I haven't applied the stickers because, you know, I don't really like putting stickers on clear parts. It's a shame. Why don't paint the clear parts? They look really better. In any case, yeah, the only color differentiation is the clear scope, this the green sticker that I applied, and this little tube on the side. But it's actually inside, so you don't see much of it. And to me, it doesn't even look that good. We'll see after a bit of panel lining. And then, before I forget, they give you these 4 parts, which the instruction weren't that clear actually, at least to me. But from what I got, you have to glue them on the chest. They show you to put them there, but they don't show you that well how. The only way I can think of is glue them on. So the bigger one goes in the front and the smaller one goes there on the back. So that will end part 2 of my review of the 1-144 high-grade Universal Century Zaku Sniper type Yonem Kirks custom. And it really was nice. There were a lot of good parts, a lot of plus, and a lot of add-ons like this, and they might look useless, but it's just a bit of more of customization, I believe. Personally, I like for example, I like the plain Zaku 1 normal armor, shoulder armor more than the Yonem Kirks custom, for example. So I might wanna leave this on. And yeah, and the only big disappointment is the sniper rifle. And for the rest, it's a really good kit for the relatively stay there for the relatively low price it costs, and I would definitely recommend it by now. Let's see on the final verdict if I change my mind. So that was Scar from MECHAVERSE.co. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, of course. And from MECHAVERSE.co, that is all, and we'll see you at the next part of the review.